And you get to play a great team, a great program like Michigan State, and obviously one of the top programs in the country, one of the top teams in the country. Great players, great coaches, but I was just really proud of the way our guys battled possession by possession. You got to hand it to Michigan State. They made some big shots. They just kept us at arm's length, and they're number 3 for a reason. They don't have a lot of weaknesses, and they just. They know their jobs, and they do their jobs at a high level.
Open it up right here.
Coach, you'd cut the lead to 43-42, and then there were 4 fouls in 43 seconds on you. How much did that kind of stunt any sort of momentum, or did you kind of feel it out there?
Yeah, that was but then Valentine made some big shots in that stretch too to get things going again. But that's who they are. They know how to battle in those kind of situations, and they just kept battling through, and maybe we got a little fatigued, and that's where we're playing a lot of good minutes against these good teams now. We got to get that thing where we can play at least 40 minutes against these good teams, and not good teams, great teams really, and but that's the standard, and that's the benefit of playing these games in November like this, because this is going to make us better.
Good. Yeah, good. No, you're good.
Nick, when Valentine went off like that on those threes, was it some kind of defensive breakdown with you guys, or was he just really on fire?
We were waiting for him to miss, I guess, but at the end he didn't. We were playing the game plan we had, well control on those screens, and he was just hitting some great shots. And he's a great player, and those 4 threes really did hurt at the end. But we just stuck to the game plan, and we were hoping he was going to miss, but he didn't in the end. So.
Mikey, in the first half, you guys were able to kind of jump out, get a good lead, get up 7. What'd you do to get it going like that early? And obviously, against a team like this, you have to do that.
Just play the way we play, and we play fast-paced, and we're a great offensive team. And once we get the ball moving, nobody basically in the country can hold us. It's just us mentally, and we just got to stick with it and keep doing what we do. And it slipped away from us, but we can't let that affect us now. We just got to continue what we're doing and learn from it.
Okay.
Coach, did you feel like you had that success getting to the lane, taking advantage of their ball screen defense and giving penetration?
Well, it's not so much taking advantage of their ball screen defense. It's the way we play. As far as it's a tough, a tough guard when you got Nick and James and Drimmick and all these guys that can shoot the ball. And Mikey's a great penetrator, and we got a lot of quick guards, and so, it's a little bit of choose your poison, and it's not so much of I wouldn't say there's any element of bad defense by any chance. That's one of the best defensive teams in the country. It's just it's tough to guard those guys when you got to chase the 5 and the 4 and the 3 and the 2 and the 1 past the 3-point line, and these guys do a good job of moving the ball, and when we did that, that's how we were able to get the ball in the paint.
Go ahead.
Nick, Leon kind of alluded to it, but playing Arizona and Michigan State, very similar ways that you played 35 really good minutes against these teams. Do you take that think going forward, thinking about March, or is it or how do you try to process it, knowing that you guys are close but you don't like the moral victory?
Coach was just saying we're just going to take it one game at a time, and playing these great teams, ranked really high. It's really good for us to see what the standard is of the nation, and we can really go with these teams for 35 minutes, but what we've got to do is play with them for 40 minutes, and that's our goal. And moving forward from game to game, we want to get better, and instead of playing these 35 good minutes, we've got to play 40 minutes with these teams.
Time for one more question.
Coach, you could compare Arizona and Michigan State.
But, I never like to do that just because different nights, different things happen. But, I mean, when you play 2 top 10 teams, there's a lot of good things. Well, right away, they're just both so well coached that, I said this after we played Arizona, that any mistake you make, they make you pay. And Michigan State's the exact same way. I mean, any little whisper of room that Valentine had, he makes you pay. I mean, he's playing at the highest level right now. That kid is, and he's playing smart too. That's what's so impressive about it. He doesn't seem to force things. He knows when to shoot, when to pass, when to get his teammates involved, and I don't know if I've seen anybody out there playing as good as him right now.